And we are live! Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let's go. My name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host. Actually, do you guys, I always say your names, but like I'm thinking, do you guys want to say your own names?
No, I like when you hype us up. It's nice.
Really? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, my name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host, Nikki G, OMW, and we are bringing you Anime After Hours. Hit another yak. Yay! There we go. Okay. All right, welcome. We do this every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a live interactive broadcast. As you can see, all of our handles on the top. So if you want to come in and be a part of the show, feel free to follow any one of us. And you can jump in and be in the space and be a part of the show. So I guess we can kick things off with a word from our affiliate partners, unless you guys have anything that you want to say before. Oh, I have to call a winner for the pre-show. I'm going to do that during the show.
Let's just do the promo first.
We're ready for the promo? Okay.
Yeah.
W, ready for the promo? Okay, we are ready. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up? My name is Emoji, and I'm here with Nikki G and OMW, and we're bringing you Anime After Hours. But before we do that, I want to give a brief shout out to our affiliates, VV Digital Collectibles. VV is the world's home of premium collectibles, comics, and artworks from brands that you love, like Viz Media, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, and more. Take your collecting to the next level with VV Digital Collectibles and check out the link in our description box below or use the QR code that you see on the screen for $10 off your first purchase.
This is an interactive show and podcast recorded live in front of an online audience. Those in the crowd on X are welcome to join in on the conversation, but know that all conversations that take place during the show will be published across multiple platforms. With this being a live interactive show and podcast, please be mindful of your speech.
And now, let's get back to the show. And now, we are back to the show. And I am, for some reason, frozen, which is not good. And OMW did send us something in our thing, which makes me think that he's having issues too.
Nope, I'm still here. The Anime After Hours Hidden Doors poll is pinned up to the top, y'all. That will be ending in approximately 54 minutes. Enter in to choose how this giveaway will be given away at the end of the day. So
awesome. And you did a random thing for it, right?
Yep. It's also in the chat.
Awesome.
I know, it's okay.
Thank you. Okay, so let me explain to everyone what that means. So we do have a main giveaway. Actually, let me announce the giveaway for our pre-show. For everyone new coming in, we do kick things off with a pre-show. So if you were here at 7:30, you were able to participate in that. Shout out to our partners, VV Digital Collectibles. So the winner of the pre-show giveaway is... Hold on, I gotta do a countdown for this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Cosmic Disarray. Shout out to you, Cosmic Disarray.
Hooray!
Hooray indeed. Actually, let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure, because I don't want Millie hitting me up talking about I didn't follow the rules and stuff like that. So while I have this thing up, let me just make sure that they did the request, which I think they did, because I think I saw them do the request. I feel like I saw them do the request. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Tag Lily Pikachu, pocket full of rainbows, gift of their favorite anime. There we go. All right, awesome. We are good. We are good to go. Shout out to you, Cosmic Disarray. And once again, that was based off of engagement. So being here early pays off, because if you were here, you could spam as much as you like, which gave you more of a chance to win. So yeah, shout out to you. Now, we do have another giveaway.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Just because the pre-show is done, that doesn't mean y'all should stop spamming the comments.
That is true.
Oh, that's
Please run it up Run it up. And before you even do that, make sure you give Nikki G a follow. Let's get her some followers in this space. Show her some love because she's an actual legend and we just might be sleeping, okay?
Well,
this is your opportunity to chat.
I start off the show with her music, right? Like, and it's we have to actually at one day do a deep dive into your creative process. Right? I know we did it during the meet and greet, but that's a whole other level because you are a musician, you are an artist, you are a singer. You know, yes, you do covers, but all of those covers are constructed from scratch, right? You reach out to musicians, you work with bands, you work with musicians. So even the music that they're seeing behind it is not, they're live bands that are actually bringing that to life, and your vocals on top of it, and you're rewriting, you know, Japanese language into English. Big kudos to you. Yay! Big kudos to you. And you know, we do play her music at the beginning of the space, and we do end the space with her music as well, because I mean, Nikki, you low-key got music like for days. Like you got a large library. You got a large library. Oops. But yeah, so big shout out. Give her a follow. And feel free to continue to comment. Definitely we are tonight, we are celebrating W's. So tonight we are celebrating the W also of Lily Pichu, who is someone that we both went to school with. Nikki has talked extensively about just her friendship with her. So she is now, like, this is her first big role, like main character role in an anime where she's voice acting.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah, as far as we know, for Witch Watch, which is a huge accomplishment. So, we do want to celebrate that. So if you need her handle, it is pinned to the top and it is in the comments section. So definitely tag her. You can hashtag Pocket Full of Rainbows. That will be something that she will understand. And if she comes through, that would be dope. But we do want to celebrate W's. We don't want to celebrate accomplishments. And it's dope to see, someone that you knew do big things in life. So definitely. Now, the hidden doors that you pinned up, owned up.
Yes, sir.
For that. Okay. So, because if people are new, they might not understand what that means. So I'm gonna go. Okay.
Feel free. Take it away.
Gotcha. All right. So we do have another giveaway. Yay! Courtesy of our affiliate partners, VB Digital Collectibles, where it's more of like a game. We're playing a game. So if you look at the top, there are hidden doors. Hidden door number 1, hidden door number 2, and hidden door number 3. And you as the audience choose which door we are going to enter into. Now, what are behind those doors? They ask, what are behind those doors? Do you know, Nikki?
No.
Do you know, OMW?
I do know. I don't think you know today.
That might be right. That might be correct. So what are behind those hidden doors? Well, it could be one of 3 possibilities. And those 3 possibilities are going to be how we determine the winner of today's giveaway. There can be 3 different ways on how to win the giveaway today. One of those ways can be liking and reposting the space. This space that you are currently in right now. If you are in the spaces, if you aren't on X right now, if you're live streaming it or looking at it from another platform, just check out the space. Once again, those are our handles. It is pinned right there. Follow any one of us. We are in X spaces right now. This is live. Okay.
And actually, talking about X spaces before you continue, good brother emoji. Remember, this is an interactive podcast, as mentioned. We do have our first guest speaker on today. What's going on, Mr. Protect Philippe?
Prop came up to talk about anime?
Bro, he is a cultured man.
What's up? I mean, I have to go over the things though. Let me say what's up to Prop, and then but I do want to talk to Prop though, but I do want to get to the giveaway. So, okay, actually, let's do this. Prop, wait for a second. Let me just get through the giveaways, and and then we're going to talk to you because I feel like I'm going to talk to you for a bit. All right. So hidden door number 1, hidden door number 2. So the first way, one of the options to win is to like and repost the X space that you are currently in. If you aren't in X right now, hop over to X, like and repost the X space. The second way that you could possibly win is by liking and reposting the live stream. Now, Omdub, we were able to pin the live stream to the space?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the live stream is pinned to the space. If you go to my profile, it is there. If you go into the space, it is pinned to the top. Liking and reposting the live stream is one of the other options on how to win the giveaway. The third option, we are staying true to the pre-show. The third option is in the comment section of the live stream, tagging Lily Pichu, hashtag pocket full of rainbows, and throw a gif of your favorite anime, preferably Witch Watch. Once again, if that is the selected method of winning the giveaway, then there are no limits to how many times you can enter in. So feel free to spam that. The more entries you have, the more likelihood you have of winning. At the end of the show, I'm going to reveal what was behind the door that you chose, and that will determine how we determine the winner. So if you want to make sure that you are entered across the board in everything, I would say do everything, because if you don't, you might not be entered. And I think that covers everything. I think we would do you guys have any statements?
No, I think you nailed it.
Okay. Omdub, was that
Run it.
okay?
Be good. Be
All
good.
right.
I loved it.
Mr. Protect Philippe, what is good, bro? How are you doing? And shout out the comic shop.
Sir Tiffany Bandit, how are you doing today?
Yo, did I win?
No,
No.
bro. We only did one giveaway so far. We still got the second one.
Did I win the first one?
No, Cosmic Disarray won the first one. Were you even commenting in the thing? Were you here for the pre-show?
Bro, I don't think.
Yo, look at my entries. Look at my entries.
Okay, let's check these entries.
Look at my entries. I'm the entry god. What are you talking about? Entry god.
You know we got Labubu Joe in here, right? You know we got Maja and Jesus in here.
Spamming it. I saw Maja and spamming. It's
No.
The more you have, the more likely you have of winning.
Whoa! He actually did drop a spirit bomb on the comments. That's crazy.
He had a lot.
No, he dropped one.
I got at least 3. I got at least 3 or 4 entries. At least 3 or 4. I should have won.
Oh Lord.
Shoulda, coulda, but didn't. Let's go.
It's random. And real quick, hold on. Talking about winners real quick. Yo, shout out to the fact that we got 7.5K on the live stream. Let's go.
I'm famous?
Let's go. You are famous.
I'm famous now?
You're famous. Yo, you know when you pull up on the space, right? On the live stream, I put your handle out. So I like if you look at the live stream right now, like you are in full, out, your handles there. So that's another incentive for, if you're trying to grow your following.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that I get this kind of attention though. Like when I come on the show, like, we celebrating W's, bro. Anyone that comes up, we put them everywhere. So yeah, you got the spotlight, bro.
Pop, do you watch anime?
I used to watch Dragon Ball Z and there's some other stuff that might be like borderline anime, like Beast Wars. I used to watch that a long time ago. That was really cool.
I actually heard things about Beast Wars. I didn't.
Beast Wars is great, bro. I mean, that's like, a long time ago. But other than that, I'm trying to get into anime stuff.
Wait, hold on, not Beast. Hold on, you're talking about the Transformers show, Beast Wars. You're not talking about Beast. What's the show that came? Is it
Beastars? You're thinking about Beastars.
I am thinking about Beastars. Are you talking about
That's
Beastars?
totally different.
Yeah, are you talking about Beastars?
No, he ain't talking about no Beastars, bro. Beastars
like
is
Optimus
new.
Prime. Because that's not it. I don't think that's an anime. That's.
He said adjacent. Oh,
bro. Adjacent.
Yeah,
give him some grace, brother. Come on, man.
Borderline type shit. Yeah, it's like not really.
We also we got Nas up here.
Let me all right, we're gonna jump to Nas Clan. I'm gonna give you a recommendation prop that I think you would like. Watch. Is this? I think it's an anime. It should. I'll put it close enough. Because I just watched it like yesterday. Watch Cyberpunk Edge Runner. You'll like it.
Okay, yeah, it's gotta be badass. Like I can't be home alone watching cute shit. Like,
Watch
just
Cyberpunk Edge Runner. You'll like it. You'll like it, and then we can talk about it.
Okay.
Bro, I got a better one for you, bro. I got a better one for you.
Really?
But you could watch Cyberpunk. It was pretty good. Honestly, it was different. It was different. I liked it. You're right. Emoji.
That's why I think he would like. I think Prop would like it.
Bro, the type of energy that Prop be on, and like since he's a movie connoisseur and likes the production, like CB, like breakdown of production, bro, he would absolutely love Attack on Titan, bro. What?
Attack on Titan, you would love too.
Bro,
I
think Prop would like it too much. It would scare me. I would question his morals. I think he would like it too much. But nah, I think you would like Attack on Titan.
Yo, Prop, for real, like that's the one, bro. You watch that show for 2 weeks, bro. You're like, yo, this anime thing's kind of alright, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. No cap, bro. It's nice. It's nice.
Still. But yeah, definitely. If once you watch it, Attack on Titan's longer, but Edge Runner is like 10 episodes. You can watch that in like 1 or 2 days. We should definitely have a conversation about it. But yeah, check it out. I do want to jump over because we got also Nas Clint in the space. So let me say what's up to him real quick. Nas, what's good, bro? How are you doing? You are on stream. You are on camera. Spotlight is on you. What's good, bro?
Yo, what up, emoji? On Dubs, Nikki.
What's up?
Attack. How you guys doing?
Good.
Happy Anime After Hours.
How are you doing?
It's one of my favorite times of the week, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Me too. As much as I can make it. It's just, man, I'm driving, so I can't get in any of these freaking giveaways, bro.
Oh, dang. Oh, yeah. You got to be interactive. That's the thing, right? Yeah. I feel that.
What do you think I'm doing up here?
No, don't crash. Do not crash. Like, stay safe. It's not worth it.
We should get something for being on stage. Because I remember Mahalo used to do giveaways for people that were keynote speakers. So that'd be pretty dope.
I mean, if Vivi wants to give us a third giveaway, I'm down.
Ooh. Specifically for people talking? Bet, bro.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm down for that. Just, I'll put in the memo if they want to do that.
Love it. But yeah, I'm here chilling up for taking today's anime conversations. I actually do need to get back into some anime. Probably here in the next couple weeks. I've been busy IRL, but yeah, I'm ready to get back into some binging. So I think I might finish Fate Stay here in a couple weeks.
You gotta finish Fate. That's a whole long conversation of stuff. Yeah, you gotta. Actually, Prop, you would like Fate too. But yeah, you gotta finish Fate.
I think he'll like it because there's different perspectives from it. Just like Attack on Titan.
There's no right, really way to look at that show. You have to kind of like just
Prop, you'll like Attack on Titan, bro, because it's. I'll reference it to like Severance. It's because there's so many different perspectives, and it's all on your values on the perspective, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So and in Cyberpunk, I think you would like because it transitions into the game, which is awesome. I'm running through Cyberpunk right now on a 4080. I'm running through Cyberpunk on a 4080, and it is beautiful.
Yay!
Okay. But yes, check out all of those. But we do have a topic of conversation for today, right? We got a topic of conversation for today. And that is a continuation off of the last topic that we had, which is decisions. How to choose an anime that's right for you. And actually this kind of works out perfectly because we are talking about animes that people may like, depending on, what their preference is, what their disposition is. And that is the key. And I think that, and Nikki, we touched on this before, right? Like a lot of times people may have a preconceived notion, right, of anime because maybe it's animated and maybe they're, familiar with obviously Western animation or cartoons, whether it be Disney and things like that, and have an idea as far as what this is supposed to be. But obviously out east, because anime is such a huge medium of how they consume content, it varies, right? Kind of like books, you know? So because it has such a wide scale of, you know, things that are for different people, and we covered some of the five or the core aspects of demographics, right? They're kind of like manga, I should say, written for demographics. You have kodomomuke, which is for children. You have shonen, which is for like young men, right? Teenage boys. Shoujo, which is for teenage girls. Seinen, which is for adult men, and josei, which is for adult women. But beyond that, you have other subgenres in that, right? Like you have sports anime, you have slice of life, you have like all of these different things that kind of, you know, are in all of these different categories. And I wanted to, because this was such a in-depth conversation, I did want to continue this on how to choose an anime that's right for you, right? So, Nikki, right? Because we kind of just had a little demonstration of that right now. People were just recommending a whole bunch of things to prop, right? How do you recommend, like if someone is telling you that they want to get into anime, right? Like what are some of the questions that you ask? What do you look for? Like how do you decide on what to recommend to someone?
Well, I would ask them what kind of genres they like to, you know, movies or TV shows or books they like to read. Because I mean, it correlates, you know. So like, if they're like, oh, I really like rom-coms, and it's like, well, okay, we have rom-coms in the shonen, and we have it in the shoujo, and we have it in the seinen, and we have it in the josei. But it depends on like, do you want one where it's in the girl's point of view, or do you want it where it's in the guy's point of view, or do you want it in the guy's point of view but it's written by a woman, so it's slightly different? It's like there's so many different ways that we could come about it, and so you have to get even deeper than that. Sure. It's crazy how many different types of of genres there are, even going inside the genres. It's so, I mean, so you really have to, I mean, you can be general about it, and you can just go for like the popular ones. Like, I really like fantasy. Well, here's a list of really popular fantasy anime. But if they want something that's more like, you know, niche, then you have tons of options to give them as well that, you know, not a lot of people have heard of. One of my favorite things is to go on Crunchyroll and just kind of scroll through and see the ones that aren't really popular, but I think I would be interested in them. Because I like, you know, I do like romance, and I like fantasy, and I like rom-com, but I don't always like them when it's in the point of view of a male character. I would rather follow a female character. So I mean, it's like that.
You know what's
what are you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, like, I found out one of the anime that I really, really like, and is up there as far as one of the animes that I've been enjoying the most from random content. Actually, it's from X. So, you know, I don't know if your feed is like this, but I'll get random things in my feed of just people talking about animation. And it's weird because you'll see the clip of animation, but they won't tell you what show it's from. And you have to go in and go into the comment section and look at what people are reading, or sometimes ask Grok to find out just what anime this is from. But one of the recent animes that I discovered on X, and I was just looking at the anime, like the you know, the clip that was shown, and I was like, this looks really fluid. It reminded me a lot of Cowboy Bebop, like the fluidity of just how that, you know, the movement, and how kind of like groundbreaking that was for the time. It reminded me of that. But it was a donghua anime. For those that don't know, that's from China. So it's not, you know, anime not from Japan, it's from China. But it's called Link Click. And I watched it, and I fell in love with it. And it was something that I didn't know about, you know, prior. I kind of just discovered on X, but it was one of those things that I was just, you know, I just found and it was like, this is like a really, really dope show. And there's so many things like that, so many hidden gems, right? And that's why I think it's kind of important to, when you're hit with things, understanding what is it that you're into, what is it that you like, because there is an anime for everyone, because they're written in, you know, books. Like that's the medium as far as literature, and then from there translated into an animated form. So with that, you have different storylines, different bases, different things that are covered. You know something interesting, Nikki? Or actually, hold on, before I say this, OMW, did you want to weigh in on this? On how you tend to recommend
cooking.
anime to people?
Keep cooking, because I think that my way of recommendation is completely different from how you two recommend.
Well, I want to hear it. I want to hear how you recommend anime to people. Like, what do you look at?
Okay, so for me, right, like I'm gonna look at my knowledge of anime that I've seen and take it to like the very extremes. So, for example, storytelling, I think Attack on Titan has done one of the best storytelling plot lines in all of anime and all of TV in a very long time, in the past 15, 20 years, hands down, right? So I'm going to go to the very extreme for that aspect and genre of, what is that, a shonen? Considered? Yeah,
shonen.
Yeah.
And then, like, I would go to a complete opposite for something like a slice of life or a rom-com. For whatever genre it is, I will go to that extreme in my perception of anime and then recommend it to them from there. So I'm not really gonna ask them for their preference of TV shows. I'm gonna take my perception of what they like already from what I know them as, because like they wouldn't be asking for a recommendation if I don't know them to some degree, right? I know Prop loves movies and the way the story is written, so I will recommend Attack on Titan compared to like a Solo Leveling or someone who is just very visually, you know, impacted by a story. I would recommend Demon Slayer, but again, it's how I think they would perceive the show. I think Prop would love Attack on Titan. I think Nas Clint would love Solo Leveling more than Attack on Titan, right? Someone with younger kids, I think they might really enjoy Demon Slayer because of the visuals, and it's something that they can watch with their family because of the storyline. It's friendlier than, let's say, Attack on Titan, you know?
I recommended Demon Slayer to Bugs. I recommended that to Bugs because she's an artist.
Bunny?
No, Bugs, formerly Biscuits. But I recommended that to her because obviously, like, she's an artist, and I felt the way, like, just artistically, the way that anime is done, because it's blending a lot of different things, right? Like, you have your traditional anime, you know, art style and stuff like that, but then you have, when they do these movements, it almost kind of reminds me of like Japanese tapestry, right? Like when you look at like old, you know, paintings and things like that, like tapestry, it reminds me of that. And it's like this blend. And, you know, for her, I was like, as an artist, like, you should definitely check this out. We had watch parties in the Discord, right? And we watched all through season 3 all together. And sure enough, you know, because before that, she didn't really like know anything much about anime at all. But sure enough, when she watched it, she was like, yeah, this like visually is amazing. And I'm with you, bro. Like, a lot of it has to do with, you know, how you know a person, right? Like, and how you kind of know as far as their interests and what they're into. And I'll give you one more, right? With the show that's going on with Magic, Toontown to Tokyo. And for her, like, you know what? I don't want to spoil it because we have an episode coming up. But for her, the first anime that I recommended to her was a more of a hit than something that I would typically recommend to a lot of people generically. And there was a reason behind that. Obviously you can catch it out. Catch it in the episode that we're going to do this weekend. But yeah, it has a lot to do with knowing a person and what they're interested in, right? And so OMW, you're saying like you kind of like would take the things that would hit you and just think about a person, and I guess magnify that as far as like, well, how it hit you and how you feel it would hit them, but take that to the next level and then base your anime recommendation based off of that. Is that kind of like what I'm getting at? Exactly.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then like the follow up to see how well it was received,
I feel you. Also too, once again, for anyone in the audience, if you do want to come up, if you kind of weigh in this as far as with how you recommend animes to different people, feel free to do that. We do it. Once again, this is an interactive podcast. We will throw you up on the stream. So far we got 8.8K in the live stream. So we're all about visibility. So if you want to come up and you want to weigh in, we will do that and chat with you. So anyone that is a fan of anime, feel free to feel welcome. All right. So dang. All right. So we've talked about a lot of different shonen. Oh, actually, hold on. Nas has before I go into that, let's jump over to Nas. Nas, what's good, bro?
So I don't know if you guys want to kind of dig deeper into what I'm going to say, but
yeah, go ahead.
On the decisions as far as choosing an anime, how do you recoup from someone that got a bad recommendation? Because I've also heard the other side of the coin to where someone got a bad recommendation and they're like, nah, anime is not for me. And but they're still a little bit curious on like certain different types of anime, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Nikki, do you want to take this one?
Sorry, I was having some mic trouble.
No worries. All right. Did you hear the question?
No, could you say that again? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Nas.
Yeah, I got you. So how would you give a recommendation or recoup from a bad recommendation? So, example, if you know what I mean, there's people I've talked to like, oh, I'm good on anime just because I saw it before, and they said one. And I was like, yeah, you're not going to dive deep into that. Like, I'll give you an easy example. The one that is like black and white for everyone is One Piece. I'm diehard One Piece, but when they get recommended One Piece, it's so long. You know what I mean?
I would never, ever recommend One Piece as somebody starting anime, ever.
Correct. By the way, shout out to One Piece. They did a remastered version that's a lot shorter. I don't know if you saw the post I did maybe last week, Nikki, but it's way shorter. Like Emoji no longer has excuses to continue where he left off.
Wait, it's already out? I thought they were working on it. It's out already?
Bro, I heard they chopped it like 130 episode arc to like 20 episodes.
They One Piece Kai'd it?
Yep.
All right. I'll check that one out. I'll check that one out. I'm still going to skip to where I am because I already watched like 100 something episodes. So I'm going to skip to where I am, but I'll check it out.
Dude, if you're 100 episodes in, you would have probably been like by arc 3 or 4 now. And versus 100 episodes, you're still on like arc 1.
I'm at the Cloud Skypiea. I just finished the Skypiea arc. Okay,
yeah, that's like 3rd or 4th arc. But yeah, it's all short now. But that was just an example, Nikki. So like, how do you recoup from a recommendation for someone?
Well, they have. If they're open, if they're open to it, hopefully, because if they're not gonna do it, they're not gonna watch. Don't even bother. But I would definitely go in with something shorter, more digestible, like a 12 episode anime or something that is not gonna freak them out, because I I don't know how anybody could think like, oh, you know, this is a really popular show. It's got like 900, 1,000 episodes, but it's not even done yet. I just don't.
I mean, Dragon Ball could be in that conversation too, because Dragon Ball arcs take a, you know?
I was just going to say the same thing. And it's the one reason why I typically don't, well, not typically, I don't recommend Dragon Ball to people that are new to anime. Like, I grew up with Dragon Ball. It was my entry into anime. But once again, that's as a kid and watching it like it's coming on TV. So you're watching cartoons. Like, that's part of that's your routine of what you're doing, right? But to tell someone to sit down and watch, what is Dragon Ball, like 300 something episodes or something like that, or what? I don't know.
I mean, like, you're gonna start with Dragon Ball, or are you just gonna tell them to go to Z?
Yeah, it's a hard you know, even though I love it, it's a hard anime to recommend to someone for the first time. So Nikki, 100%, like I agree with you in the aspect of, you know, keeping it short, right? And Nas, that is hold on, let me jump back over to your visual. Nas, that I think that's the key, right? Like, if you are dealing with someone that kind of like has a preconceived notion, and honestly, they were probably recommended shonen. Because that's some of the things.
Yeah, like 100%.
Yeah, and no, I mean, no shade to shonen, but it's a certain archetype. It's a certain type of way that the stories are written. And then after you watch a lot of shonen over and over again, you start picking up on that, and you start picking up on, you know, and depending on how do I word this? Some things may be lost on a Western audience, right? And it's not necessarily like things that are cultural. It may be just things that are tropes or things that are habits, right? I remember I was talking to someone, right, and they were saying they didn't understand why the episode would have a certain type of animation all the way through, and then when they get mad, like, it turns like the animation just kind of like just drops in quality, and like their heads get big and stuff like that. And like, you know, like, as a watcher of anime, if you want, you know that's like a gag type of thing, and that's for comedic relief. But for someone new, they're kind of looking at it and they're like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, why did this happen? And that's just a thing that you have to kind of like just get used to. And for some people, that can take them out of it, right? But hold on, Nas did have his hand up. I wanted to. Did you want to say something real quick? And then we also have Meta Beast on stage too. That I want to.
No, my hand's down now. Yeah, go for it. You can go.
PC just
Okay. Yeah, it's a PC. But since we got that interruption, what's up, Meta Beast? Thank you for popping up.
Hello. Thanks for having me. I came up because I wondered if you want an opinion from somebody who's not super into anime, but I have seen some, and there are ones that I like. And I might get some groans or shit from some of you guys, because I can't remember what one of them was called. But anyway, I posted Spy Family. I thought that was great, funny, and I don't know. I think it would be a good way to bring some people in. But before that, would you guys consider? This is the question that might give me some looks. Is Hit Monkey considered anime?
Ooh, Hit Monkey.
The Hulu
you
show?
See? Oh man, you see,
I haven't watched it.
You haven't?
No, I was scarred.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
It's
for
pretty good,
reasons.
though. It's pretty good. You see, I would classify Hit Monkey in like the same category I would classify the Boondocks.
Okay,
right?
Anime art style. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have seen that Attack on Titans. I don't know if I've watched the whole thing. I should go back because it was pretty good.
You would know. You would know.
And
you watched it.
one of the newer ones I watched is it takes place in a dungeon. They teach you how to cook up the animals they kill. I can't think of what it's called, but there's the one about
Delicious in Dungeon.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's been fun. But there's one about the sword. And there it's something older. Shit, this is the one I'm stuck on, and it's really good. It's a game.
Sword Art Online?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Where they're stuck in the game, right?
Yeah. But Meta Beast, you know what? But that's the thing, right? And that's the aspect as far as like everything is going to hit people differently, right? Like, and there's going to be certain things that you like and certain things that you don't like, and that's okay, right? It's kind of like if someone put you in the middle of a library, and you've never read a book before, and they said, all right, just go and read books. There's going to be books that you like, and there's going to be books that you don't like, and that's 100% fine, right? I think that the issue comes into play is that a lot of times people kind of like, if they've only seen one type of anime, right? They classify it as far as, all right, this is what it is. This is what it is across the board. And I've seen this, I've seen enough. I know that I don't like it. But there's more than that. It's kind of like someone saying, well, I've read Dr. Seuss books, and all they've read is Dr. Seuss books. And now they're like, I don't like reading. I don't like literature. I've read, what it is, and I'm good. So that's the parallel. That's the parallel. But yeah, 100%. And I'm glad that you found like different things that you personally liked. And what I would say, as you dive further into it, right? Like, look at things that are reminiscent to that, right? Like, check out things like what is like this, right? What is, what's something that is, that I can say that's a parallel to this or is compared to this and things like that. And maybe you might discover more things due to that. But I mean, I don't know. Nikki, OMW, do you guys have any comments?
What do you mean?
To Meta Beast question?
To hit or to Meta Beast,
so
like the discovery.
Okay, yes. So actually I do. Mm-hmm. Meta Beast, I have a question for you. How long have you been watching anime?
Maybe the last 10 years. I think I probably started with Dragon Ball Z, if I recall.
Okay, cool.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
Well,
in the West,
it was something somebody else watched, and I didn't really care what was on, and it kind of drug me in a little bit.
Yeah, it does that. I get it.
I'd say in the West, Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon were probably like the two shows that were, especially depending on the time that you entered into anime. Those were kind of like one of the biggest gateways into anime.
Yeah, and I think because of it, when you mention anime to somebody that's never watched it, they're probably going to picture like that or a Miyazaki movie or something.
Yeah.
Maybe not even a Miyazaki movie. They might not even think of a Miyazaki movie as anime.
That's true.
But they're definitely going to be like, what? That's like that Dragon Ball stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, one was crazy.
Sometimes the storylines get a little convoluted. And those are the ones, that's when I lose interest.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because like there's a whole new generation, right? Like you guys are talking about Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, and I feel it. But there's a whole nother wave who are just like, oh yeah, but like Naruto and Hunter x Hunter and Demon Slayer and Solo Leveling and
what about K-pop Demon Hunters?
Bro,
John has been going off about that show for so long. I have to watch that this weekend. I have to watch this.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, because John has been flooding my DMs about like you have to watch it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
Oh my god! I mean,
I've watched it.
You watched it already, Nikki?
Let's go.
Yeah, I have.
I'm gonna say this on a recorded space. I've watched it more than 3 times.
Really? How many episodes is it?
Okay. It's one movie, bro.
It's just a movie.
Oh, it's a movie? Oh,
Yeah.
movie.
okay.
It's a good movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good movie.
Check it out. I'm
And
gonna watch it this weekend.
by the way, since we're on this topic, Millie, I'm going to hold you to the Blackpink space when their new song comes out. Just holding. You're going to get DMs from me, bro. Just saying.
Oh snap! Actually, yo, I may make this a review thing. Hold on, I may make this a Toontown to Tokyo thing. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna watch it either. You know what? I'm
The
off
gears
work
are
tomorrow.
turning.
It is. I'm off work tomorrow. So let me see. Dub, how are we doing on the hidden doors?
Down.
The hidden doors is actually getting just a little bit of traction. We have 12 minutes left, and it looks like hidden door number 2 is in the lead by just a hair.
Okay, all right, no problem. Got it. All right, so once again, we are running a giveaway, the main show giveaway for those that may have just entered into the space, courtesy of our partners, VV Digital Collectibles. And first off, if you look at the top, we have 3 hidden doors. You guys as the audience are going to choose which door we enter into. So make sure to cast your vote at the top which door you want to go into. Depending on what door you select is the method of how we determine the winner for tonight. There are 3 different possibilities on how to win the giveaway tonight. One of the possibilities is by liking and reposting this space, the very space that you're in right now. The second possibility is by liking and reposting the live stream. If you need to find the live stream, it is pinned to the top. It is on my profile. Liking and reposting the live stream. That is the one with moving people and a whole bunch of dancing Ryuks and Gokus and stuff. All right. The third way of winning the giveaway is in the comment section of the live stream, tagging Lily Pichu, hashtag pocket full of rainbows, and throw a gif of your favorite anime. Preferably Witch Watch. Doesn't have to be Witch Watch, but it would be nice if it's Witch Watch because that is the anime that she is voice acting on. Shout out Lily Pichu.
Yay!
There we go. All right. If the comment section giveaway is the one that is chosen, if that is the hidden door that you guys choose to walk into, then it is noteworthy to know that as many comments that you enter into the live stream, each comment is an entry, which means the more times you comment, the more entries that you have, the more likelihood you have of winning. So if you want to guarantee your entry into any door that we enter into, I would say do all 3 things. At the end, when the timer goes up, I will claim the winner as far as the door. If it is a tie, I will use the one with the least engagement to give those that engage the best odds. So make sure you do that. If you have any questions, feel free to send up a request. You can ask any questions that you like. I know I have a lot of rules. I like rules. They make me feel comfortable and safe. All right.
So let me just ask this because this is going to be a fun topic because Emoji can't chime in on this one. But Dubs, Nikki, how do you guys feel about K-pop Demon Hunter? Is that a modern day anime or is that just a cartoon and anime animation?
It's just has anime. What is the word I'm looking for?
Aesthetic,
like motifs in it. Kind of. I mean, it definitely has that American kind of animation style, but they do use anime motifs in it, especially when they do like the super. They have like very extreme reactions that those faces that they make. You can definitely see that in manga and anime.
How even like kind when they did the noodles.
Bro,
yeah,
when
they were eating the noodles. Dead. And when they were making those, like, they were literally making, like, Dragon Ball faces when they were talking about getting the demons, like, yeah. Those faces that they were making, those were definitely anime-inspired faces.
Awesome.
It's just, like, it's an American movie that draws from, I feel like, anime motifs. That's
it gives me
feeling on it.
Into the Spider-Verse vibes for sure.
Yeah.
You have,
but I think it
is Sony, so that makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah, I think it makes like the younger generation lean towards this style of animation more and more, because this movie was it was great. It was a hit. Like it was great. So at the end of the day, we're just going to see how far these songs
soundtrack
go.
The soundtrack is even climbing the charts right now.
Yeah,
all the songs are bangers. All the songs, like maybe like 2 songs are like, but they're still gonna do numbers. Like
I think every song on the soundtrack is doing pretty good.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Do you guys have a favorite?
No, I've only watched it once. I don't know which one is the best song, but my boyfriend loves it.
My boyfriend really loves it, and so I've heard the
Thank
soundtrack
God,
quite
I'm
a
not
bit.
the only guy that likes it.
Well, I told you, John likes it.
He loves girl K-pop band. So when he saw that movie was coming out, he was like, "We need to watch this."
Oh man, you guys.
But I think his favorite might be Golden, which I think is a really good one.
Let's go.
You guys are making me like FOMO. I feel like I really need to watch this tomorrow.
The opening song is my favorite, so let me know how you like it, emoji.
Okay, yeah, we'll do. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Like I said, I got caught up in Cyberpunk, but I want to watch it, especially now that you guys tell me it's a movie, because I thought it was a show. So this is a very easy watch. So I'm gonna
watch it with the daughter. That'd be a dope one to watch with the daughter.
Yeah. She's 6. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It's a family movie.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. I'll check it out. We'll have a movie night. All right. Cool. So I'll check that out. Also, too, I wanted to I know we're winding down on time, but I wanted to Nikki, I wanted to pick your brain a little bit, if you're down. Okay. So I know during the show we cover a lot of shonen stuff, right? And it's a testament to just different things that people like, right? A lot of people have grown up with shonen, and it's the most popular thing, right? But I know that you gravitate towards more things outside of that genre, right? So I wanted to kind of like talk to you a little bit about how would you recommend people kind of like just broadening their horizons, right? Like outside of what may be popular, finding things that may be more niche, or maybe more, not mainstream, but they may actually really, really like.
I definitely would recommend looking for things outside of shonen first. And that's not to say, go watch shoujo and watch magical girls and mermaid princesses and stuff like that. No. You can definitely still find action and adventure and, heroes and stuff in seinen, which is for older audiences. But I mean, really, you just got to go to any place that's streaming anime and just kind of go through the genres, and go look for things that you've not seen before but have good ratings, and just be like, okay, you know what? I really like fantasy and I really like romance. Let me go look there and see what pops out of you. They have these. This is the time you want to kind of judge a book by its cover. Look at the preview picture and be like, do I like this? Do I like this? The way these characters look? Let me look read the summary, see what happens. And I mean, also go on X or TikTok or YouTube, look up anime, and then eventually it'll end up on your timeline and you'll get clips of things that maybe you've never seen before.
Like me.
And
I got linked.
Yeah, exactly. I get clips from anime all the time on my YouTube shorts that I've never seen before, and I'll be like, this is a really cute scene. What's this called? And I'll go look it up and I'll see, do I want to invest time into reading this or watching this? And you just have to be open to new things. Not everything is going to be a shonen that's going to be a 15-year-old boy that's yelling out his moves before he does it. Okay, not every anime is like that. We're not all breathing techniques. We're not all compactos or whatever the heck the bleach sword is. I can't remember what it's called, or, you know, ninja running or anything like that. Not everything is like that. We really have to help people get out of the mindset that everything is just teenage boys, you know, for teenage boys.
Yeah, I think that's important, right? Because granted, yes, a lot of those things are popular, right? And that's a lot of the things. I mean, I love a lot of like shonen myself, right? But it's also, and I think for me that was one of the biggest things, even with, you know, the sideshow, like with Toontown and Tokyo, how I recommend anime to someone else, because I'm looking at it as like, no, I can't recommend shonen to her. Like she and the one shonen that I actually did recommend to her was, you know what? Let me not spoil it. But it's like you're right in the aspect of kind of like looking at what someone may be into, and I think Crunchyroll does a good thing in discovery for that, because they map it out based off of like, you know, subcategories. They map it out like, you know, fantasy, romance, and things like that, and you just click it, and you know, it could be a multiple different you know, demographics, but it's
absolutely.
It's just in that genre, and then, you know, you pick something you like, you can look at the reviews for it and things like that. But I feel, a lot of things like, what was it? Tengoku something was another thing that I found like randomly. And I was like, this is like an amazing anime. But I'd say that if you're finding that you feel that anime isn't for you, if you find that you're feeling like anime isn't for you, it might be because you just might not be inclined to the mainstream anime, which is fine.
Yeah.
Right. Think about it like this. If you don't listen to top Billboard hits, that's not your type of music that you like, then if that was what was posed to you for music, you would be like, I don't like music, which isn't true. It's just you.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's totally I mean, people are definitely going to recommend more popular anime when they're talking to their friends that like anime. I feel like it's just easier. And not a lot of people are they're gonna recommend anime they've seen. Not a lot of people are gonna like dig through shows and be like, I really think you're gonna like this show. I mean, I would, but not everybody's gonna do that. But we really have to get out of this mindset that it's all the same. And I feel like that when you say to somebody that doesn't know anime that you like anime, that's what they're going to think. They're going to think of what was popular in the early 2000s. And I feel like it's kind of like cemented in our brains. And even though anime had a big explosion during COVID, which I think people were locked in their houses and they had all this time, and it definitely grew in popularity during that time. And it helped. But I still think that there is a stigma that anime is for teenage boys, and it's all about teenage boys, and it's all about fighting and yelling, and there's not much division from that, when that's the furthest thing from the truth. It's endless. It really is endless. I think you could probably find any kind of story in manga or anime if you dig deep enough, honestly.
Yeah, no, 100%. And some stories are just profound because they touch on, and one thing that I will say that I'm picking up on kind of like this whole onboarding experience of introducing someone to anime is that they're noticing on how in depth certain things are, how descriptive certain things are in the methodology of storytelling. And one of the animes that we reviewed was Wolf Children, which, Nikki, I know you're a fan. Like you say you have the manga of it, right? Of Wolf Children.
The DVD, yeah.
Or the DVD.
Yeah.
But that is, there's no fighting in it. It's a josei anime. I consider it josei. But it's about,
I would too.
Yeah, but it's about a mother raising two kids as a single mom, and that is the story. Granted, these kids have their they have a fantasy element where, you know, the dad was a werewolf, so they have that kind of like a hybrid you know, thing. But there's parallels to that, right? Like, how do you as a single mom raise a child that their background or their culture may be different from you? And how do you want them to, you want them to be accepted in society, but you also want them to be proud of where they came from. And the whole story is like built on that, on just her struggles. But when I recommended that to someone that I thought that they would like it, that kind of like hit more, right? With them being a mom. So it all depends. And it's like you said, Nikki, it's a form of storytelling. And, just because it's animated doesn't mean that the story can't be any less impactful. It's a matter of just what do you like? What are you into? Like, what are the type of stories that you like that interest you, whether it be movies, whether it be books, whether it be, literature, what have you? What are things that make you think, that make you, feel something? And that is the type of anime that you should dive into. That is the type of anime, you can search it. Like I said, Crunchyroll does a great job in kind of like separating them and things like that. But that is what you should look for. Sometimes, the popular stuff is popular for a reason. It is 100% is popular for a reason. And I love a lot of the popular stuff, 100%. But maybe you're not into popular stuff. Maybe you aren't the type of person that even delves into popular stuff on other mediums like music or what have you, right? So maybe you are more of a niche type of person and you're looking for something more specific. Anime still has that. So I would...
Yeah, this definitely isn't a put down of, the top anime out there. That's not the case at all. It's just like, I just feel like there's so much more out there that you can just, throw yourself into. Mm-hmm. I do it more for manga than I do for anime, but I mean, it's just like, it's so endless. You can just really find anything. And I mean, the top anime are great. That's why they're the top anime. They have stories that are hitting everybody and hitting different, story beats that are affecting people. But then, there's still a lot of that fighting, and not a lot of people are going to want to be into fighting, and that's okay. But that doesn't mean that, all anime is fighting.
Definitely. So
yeah, and I think one of the crazy things about anime is you can find something that's like 12 episodes, like Angel Beats, and I absolutely love it. And it's
absolutely
quick, easy, or Fooly Cooly, 6 episodes, like,
which isn't available anywhere, and I have to actually purchase now.
Oh yeah. I actually just got the manga.
It's all of the sequels, dude. It's all of the sequels.
Yo, I had a whole conversation with Nikki. I was like, wait, is this the one? No. Wait, hold on. Is this the one? No. Okay. Wait, is this the one? No. I'm like, yo, where is this show? But yeah,
we have to get off of Amazon.
Buy it off of Amazon. Yeah. But
it's
I will
worth
check
it though. Trust me.
I promise you, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna check it out. But yo, OMW, you are right, and that's another plus, right? Like, you can, but that's another way that kind of like makes anime an easy recommendation, because you can recommend something to someone that there's not a lot of episodes, so it's an easy thing to get through, as opposed to something that may have multiple seasons, like 6 seasons and stuff like that. So yeah, it all depends. But let me ask you, Owned Up, how are we doing on the doors? I think we should be closed, right?
Yes, the doors are closed. 9. And the winner was door number 3.
Door number 3. Okay, let me look at what that was. Oh, I see what it was. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Hold on, let me do this because I don't want them to see my screen. Nikki, I'm gonna solo on you. While I'm soloed on you, you can give some anime recommendations for people to check out based off of what they're into.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go to my anime list.
No worries. No.
Ooh,
No
if you want, I can go through an anime list of recommendations that has been built through the Discord. It has been running for a little bit. All right, some great animes that I'm going to recommend now. Actually, why don't I give some recommendations for this upcoming season while you wait? Gachia Katua.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Gachia Kuta. There you go. I think that's a good one. That's gonna be good.
If you want to, actually, you know what?
The new season of Don to Don starting soon.
That is true.
I think
they
that's
just
tomorrow,
released
right?
the new opening and ending.
So, here, okay. If anyone has any recommendations in the chat or in the Discord and stuff like that, would you guys be able to throw it in the comment section?
Yeah.
Because
I actually just watched this anime. I actually just watched this anime. It's called Takapi's Original Sin.
Oh my gosh, don't be fooled by that one, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Really good?
Do not be fooled by that one. It looks a lot happier than it actually is.
Oh snap. Well, I mean, I was thrown off by Madoka Magica. I was like, oh, magical girls. Like, it's going to be like, Sailor Moon. And then I watched it. I was like, oh, no. It's not like Sailor Moon.
The main character in that anime is a little pink octopus looking alien.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very cute and he talks in a really cute voice, but it's pretty. It's not evil. No, the little Takopi's not evil. He's very nice, but the story itself, it can get very, very, very dark.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. But Ohmed Up, if you can put that in the comments.
I read the manga, so.
Okay. Yeah, if you could put that in the comments, any recommendations? I mean, obviously say them on stream, but if you could put it on the comments too, just because like we're probably not going to remember. I'm more of a visual person, so definitely
no problem.
Yeah, throw anime recommendations in the comment section, and then for anyone also too wanting to check that out, refer to the comment section too to have some recommendations. Do you have anything else coming from the Discord, Ohmed Up? And then also I want to ask Nikki too if you had anything from your chat as well.
In my chat, Durarara has been stated quite a bit. Let's see. We also had someone recommend Aran High School Host Club. That's a shoujo.
Okay.
Let me see. Yep. And that's when everybody was talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm looking at my own list. I would recommend Dot Hack Sign, which is similar to Sword Art Online, but it was first. It's about one person, not a whole bunch of people. One person gets trapped in a game and suffers amnesia and doesn't remember their outside life, and has to try to figure out why they're trapped in there while also solving a mystery with other players in the game. Very, 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 very good story.
I saw Gantz.
I'd also recommend
being
Air
trapped in a game, but much more darker. Gantz.
I recommend Air to people that want to cry. It's a romance drama with a little comedy sprinkled in there, but definitely mostly drama. Another is a horror anime that is also a mystery. Very good. I've read the novels as well, and that's about a class of students. And one of the people in the class is actually dead, and so there's a curse of the extra person. And because there's an extra person, other people in the class keep dying. Very, very good. Bastard is a really great one for people who might like fan service, and a lot of heavy metal rock themes are actually in it. That's on
You
Netflix.
covered that.
I did. I covered the ending song from Bastard. I did. Let me see. What else do we got? Clannad is made by the same people that made Air. I think we've talked about that one before. Corpse Party is another horror. I think they get have to remember, it's been a while since I watched it, but I think they get transported into like a haunted school and they start dying one by one. I could go on forever.
So, Nikki, would you be able to, at some point in the comment section of this space, for those listening or that want to refer back to it, just kind of like do Nikki's recommendations and then like type up a little list for people to kind of like refer
I have my anime list. It's not private, that people can check out if they want.
Okay. Is it like a link? You could do a link to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you post it?
I think this should work. Yeah. How do I do that?
So in the comment section, just click the comments and then just post the link. Just be like, type in Nikki's anime recommendations and then post the link. And you should be good.
In the live stream or?
Do it in the space. Do it in the space.
In the space?
Yeah. So if you look at the space at the bottom right, you'll see a little bubble, like a comic book bubble, like a text bubble. Just click that. That'll bring you to the comments.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But
I clicked it, but now it's just spinning in a circle. Hold on.
Because you're on PC.
I got a. Yeah, of course. So it's causing me problems. I also got a super chat from C64 for $19.99 that says, "Do not skip the ads."
Go.
Thank you.
Hey, nice. Congrats, and appreciate everyone tuning in on Nikki's stream. If it's broken for you because PC is weird on X, just post it. You could post it afterward. Even after we close the space, you could post it afterward. Just so that.
All right, I'll just post it as a reply after the space ends.
Okay, there you go. All right, and Dub, did you have any other recommendations before I go into the winner for tonight?
Oh, brother, I got a list of recommendations.
Okay, let's go through that, and then same thing for you. Post them. If you can't do it now, you can post it later. But so we can check it out.
No problem. I'll drop a few of these in the chat throughout. But it's a pretty good list. So Undead Unluck is one of them. Skip and Loafer. Yeah. Inuyasha, Naruto, Hell's Paradise. Ooh, Hell's Paradise was a banger. Oh my goodness. I think there should be a new season of that coming out as well soon. Rising of a Shield Hero, Hellsing, Classroom of the Elite, Log Horizon. I think that was a nice one. I'm a Spider, so what?
I love that one.
Yep, it was good. The Garden of Sinners movie series.
Mm-hmm.
Violet Evergarden, banger. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that for now.
Nice.
Ooh, Fire Force. No, Fire Force. Listen.
Fire Force, yeah. I'm still
Fire
watching
Force
that.
just ended. Fire Force season just ended and it cooked.
Like ended like in finality or ended like the season?
No. Just the season. I think the season's on its last episode.
Okay.
So, the manga's done, so the
ending.
The anime will have a conclusive ending, thankfully.
Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, I am watching that, but I gotta check that out. And then so OMW, you could post that either like in the comments or you know what, we should figure something out. Because I think it would be cool to kind of like have anime recommendations every week. Let's brainstorm this. But if you could post that in the comments too, OMW's recommendations. I'll do the same thing after the stream. So I'll go through some of mine, and then we'll go through the winner of the space of the giveaway for today. Once again, you do have to be here too. So if whoever our call isn't here, then
got another super chat from Leo Millie.
Oh, Leo Millie. Let's go. Yo, shout out Millie.
It said, thank you for joining our community and giving us all the knowledge with a blue heart.
Let's go.
You're welcome. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
So, and we're going to close out with another song from you too, as per usual too. So we'll get another. I'm thinking I want to hear, if it's cool with you, I would like to hear the cover that you did for, because Spy Family is brought up. Kura Kura?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll close out with
that one. I really like that one, but it's not very popular. So if anybody repost it, leave some comments, I would appreciate it.
All right. So actually, let's do this. I'm going to play it at the end. But if you want to post the YouTube link also in the comments section, so that way people can refer to it and listen to it on their own as well, like, or repost it or spread it around. You want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. All right, cool. So some of my recommendations, then I'm gonna go through the winner of the giveaway for today. So I would say I really like Your Name as far as a movie, because it's a movie and it's very easy to kind of like recommend to someone because it's one sit down session. I'm always gonna go with Your Lie in April because it just resonates with me and it's very emotional. I did like Link Click a lot. I like Link Click a lot. It was surprisingly good. It was my first donghua, so Chinese anime. And yeah, I mean, like I like shonen stuff too. Right? Like Solo Leveling, I think is especially if someone is, it's Solo Leveling is very easy to onboard people onto, especially Attack on Titan, which was mentioned today. But another one, some of my other surprises that I really like, Summertime Rendering was really good. Tengoku, what's the second name for it? I gotta look up. I'll put it in the comment section. But that was also like really, really good. Yeah, I think some of the things that are popping into my mind right now, other than like my generic ones like Full Metal and Rurouni Kenshin, Dragon Ball and stuff like that. But
of course.
Yeah, but those are some of the ones that are popping into my head that maybe not be as common. But yeah, we'll leave our list in the comments section of different things that we like. So if you guys want to check it out, definitely do so. I'll try to leave a little description too, so that way it helps. All right, so are we ready for the winner for our giveaway for today?
Yeah, totally. Let's go for it.
Let's go. And I got the picker up. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And for those that don't know, this was door number 3, which was based off of
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Likes and reposts of the space. That was what we did. And our winner is, hold on, is she here? Let's check and see. Oh, snap. I do not see her in the space.
Uh-oh.
So that means we will re-roll again to give an opportunity for those that have sat with us and hung out with us. So let's do that again. Here we go. Once again, likes and reposts of the space. And let's see who pops up. Here we go. Another one. All right. Are they here to claim their prize? I do see them here to claim their prize. There we go. We have Meta Beast as the winner. Congrats.
Yay!
All right. And I don't think I have to check because XPicker did it off of likes and reposts. So it should be there, but I'll scroll through just to be sure. But dang, they liked a lot of stuff. Here we go, right here, likes and reposts of the space. See it right there on the channel. Boom. Congratulations. So reach out to My Collectibles MC. I will put a post so that way he's aware that you won and you are aware of who to reach out to for the giveaway for today. But congratulations. And also too, appreciate you for coming up. Appreciate you for coming through and chatting with us and joining in on the conversation. I hope that it was informative to you, and I hope that you were able to kind of like get some new anime. Definitely check out the comment sections for some new anime recommendations, and I hope some of them speak to you. I hope you enjoy some of them. All right, so that will wrap up the live stream. We are going to close out with a song from you, Nikki G. But before we close out the live stream, we'll keep the spaces open for a little bit. Did you guys have anything to say before we close up?
No, but I think we had a really great talk.
We
went over, so
it did go over. It did go over.
Oops, sorry.
I mean, Spotify will forgive us. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
But did you any other thoughts before we close up? Or
I'm excited for what's to come in this summer of anime. I know we also have Prop up here, and great combo today, y'all. Great combo.
Definitely. And also too, yes, we do still have Prop up on stage. Is Prop the only one still up on stage?
Yes, Nas had to jump. He said, "Thank you for having him up. We appreciate you, Nas. Much love, brother.
Shout out to you,
and thank you, Prop, for being up here as well. Thanks for brother, Attack on Titan. I'm telling you, since we're doing recommendations,
I was gonna say
Attack on Titan, you should do it.
I actually think Prop would like Attack on Titan. Since Prop is up, did you on stage? Did you have anything you want to say before we close out?
Prop has left the building.
But yeah, he might have just thrown the handle. He might have just thrown the handle to make sure he got the giveaway. Yo, some people know me. All right. So once again, appreciate everyone that came through, whether you were on X, whether you were on YouTube, whether you were on Twitch, whether you were on the Lex live stream. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. We do this every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host, OMW, Nikki G, and this is Anime After Hours. Stay tuned. Those in the space, we will be doing a song, a cover song from our very own Nikki G right after we close the live stream. So stay tuned. We'll play that. That's going to be a cover from Spy Family, Kura Kura. But before I close up, you guys got anything to say? Final thoughts.
Good night.
And also there we go. And also too, spirit of celebrating W. Shout out Lily Pichu for the huge role. Hope everything goes well with Anime Expo. And if you are tuning in to the recording of this, congratulations. All right. So take care. We will see you next week. Until then, be easy. Have a good night. And on the live stream side of things, peace.